Earth's mightiest versus mutant marvels, why we love this rivalry, Avengers, X-Men. Two names that send shivers down your spine. These iconic teams represent the best and brightest of the Marvel Universe. But who would win in a fight? It's the question that has kept fans debating for decades. This rivalry is more than just punches and energy blasts, it's about ideology. The Avengers, with their classic heroism, fight for peace and unity. The X-Men, feared and misunderstood, fight for acceptance and equality. It's a clash of ideals, of power, of hope, and it makes for some of the most epic comic book showdowns ever. Get ready, true believers. We're diving deep into the world of capes and costumes, superpowers and super teams. Let's settle this debate once and for all. First up, the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes. They stand as symbols of hope, courage, and unity. From the star-spangled strength of Captain America to the thunderous might of Thor, the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with.
Iron Man, the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist, brings his tech to the table.
Hulk smashes when needed. Black Widow and Hawkeye, masters of espionage and marksmanship, round out the team with skill and precision. Remember the Kree invasion? The Avengers repelled them.
The Masters of Evil defeated.
Time and time again, they prove themselves against impossible odds. They are the shield that protects Earth from the greatest threats. But how do they stack up against the mutant might of the X-Men? Let's find out. Now let's talk about the X-Men. These aren't your typical heroes. They are mutants, born with extraordinary abilities, feared and hated by the very world they protect. Led by the brilliant Professor X, a powerful telepath, they fight for acceptance and understanding.
Cyclops, with his optic blast, leads on the field.
Wolverine, the gruff-clawed warrior, brings the fight to their enemies.
Storm commands the elements.
Jean Grey, a telekinetic and telepathic powerhouse, unleashes unimaginable power.
Beast, the blue-furred genius, provides tactical brilliance. They've faced down Sentinels, Magneto's Brotherhood, and countless other threats. Their battles are often moral as well as physical, fighting for a world that fears and rejects them. It's a struggle that makes them truly unique. No team functions without a leader, and both the Avengers and X-Men have incredible figures at the helm. Captain America, the Sentinel of Liberty, embodies the ideals of the Avengers. He's a born leader, inspiring his team with his unwavering courage and moral compass. Professor X, on the other hand, leads with wisdom and compassion. He guides the X-Men with a gentle hand, always advocating for peace and understanding. Their leadership styles couldn't be more different. Captain America leads from the front lines, a symbol of strength and determination. Professor X guides from the shadows, a strategist and mentor. Both are exceptional leaders, but their approaches reflect the core values of their respective teams. It's this difference in leadership that adds another layer to the Avengers versus X-Men rivalry. Section 5, when Titans clash, Avengers versus X-Men showdowns.
Over the years, we've witnessed some legendary clashes between these two titanic teams.
Remember the time when the Scarlet Witch, an Avenger with reality-altering powers, lost control?
The Avengers struggled to contain her, but it was the X-Men who felt the brunt of her chaos.
Or what about the time when the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity of unimaginable power, possessed Jean Grey?
The Avengers fought to stop the Phoenix, fearing its destructive potential. But the X-Men stood by Jean, believing they could help her control the Phoenix's power.
These clashes weren't just about who was stronger. They were about trust, responsibility, and the very definition of heroism.
Each encounter pushed both teams to their limits, testing their strengths and challenging their beliefs.
Section 6, Ultimate Showdown, Who Reigns Supreme? Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. In an all-out brawl, who would emerge victorious? The Avengers, with their raw power and tactical genius, or the X-Men, with their diverse mutant abilities and unpredictable strategies? It's a tough call. The Avengers boast heavy hitters like Thor and Hulk, capable of leveling mountains. But the X-Men have Jean Grey, a telepathic and telekinetic powerhouse, who could potentially dismantle their foes before they even throw a punch. Then, there's the strategic mind of Professor X. His telepathic abilities could give the X-Men a crucial edge, allowing them to anticipate the Avengers' moves. Ultimately, the outcome depends on the circumstances, the individual matchups, and a healthy dose of good old-fashioned luck. It's a battle for the ages, and one that could go either way. Section 7. Beyond Comics, Avengers and X-Men in our world. The impact of the Avengers and X-Men extends far beyond the pages of comic books. They've infiltrated pop culture, inspiring blockbuster movies, animated series, video games, and merchandise galore. The Avengers have become synonymous with superhero teamwork, their iconic logo recognized worldwide. The X-Men, with their themes of prejudice and acceptance, have resonated with audiences struggling with their own identities. These characters have sparked countless conversations about responsibility, prejudice, and the true meaning of heroism. Their stories continue to inspire and entertain generations of fans. Section 8. More than meets the eye, exploring character arcs. What makes the Avengers and X-Men so compelling are the characters themselves. These aren't just one-dimensional heroes and villains. They are complex individuals with flaws, insecurities, and personal struggles.
We've seen Tony Stark battle his inner demons as Iron Man, and Bruce Banner grapple with the beast within as the Hulk.
We've witnessed Cyclops struggle to control his devastating power, and Wolverine's constant battle with his own inner rage.
These characters are relatable because they feel real. They make mistakes, they face consequences, and they learn from their experiences. It's this depth of character that elevates the Avengers and X-Men above your typical superhero fare. Section 9. The legacy continues. Why we'll always love these heroes. The Avengers and X-Men represent the very best of what superheroes can be. They are symbols of hope, courage, and the never-ending fight for what's right. Their stories have entertained and inspired generations of fans, and their legacy continues to grow with each passing year. Whether you're a die-hard comic book fan or a casual observer, there's no denying the impact these characters have had on our world.
They teach us about teamwork, acceptance, and the importance of standing up for what you believe in.
So the next time you pick up a comic book, watch a superhero movie, or simply daydream about having superpowers, remember the Avengers and X-Men. They are more than just fictional characters. They are icons, symbols of hope, and a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can all strive to be heroes.